Yeah, hey, shout out to man, she's out. Yeah, they gotta hit that Stacy, y'all done fucked up. I just said, but look, man, yeah, that's our idea. You know, everything starts from an idea, man. You gotta think of that shit first.
Shit to him. The motherfucker walked up to me. I let the motherfucker know. I'm the kind of dude let you know off the bat, motherfucker. I don't like you, homie. So let's not play that shit. It is what it is. Let's pop that shit. You know what I mean? So you stay away from me. Let's not play that bullshit. You's a bitch to me. That's what you're gonna be, and that's where I would do it. I mean, I like the guy. If you injured me and you damn near took me out for a career, if you injured me on the sideline when the ball is dead, then in no way. And LeBron know what he's doing. That's why he's doing it. He know they know, the organization know what they're doing. You don't want to leave, we're gonna make you leave.
Jabel Boom, I'm watching the draft the other day. So when they got Obi, I said, delete that that scene out of the show now. I said, because that's so universal and timeless about us with the Knicks. But they got Obi topping now. I think we might be showing something. With RJ and Obi now, we might be showing some potential, man. But yeah, that's one of my favorites. The Knicks are effed up they draft again.
Hilarious. Ha! Ain't no thought over here. Wait, hold up. These, because this is what I'm talking about. These?
Hold up. Exactly.
That's messed up. No, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. No.
Morning, man, you gotta slide on the Gucci slides.
That's funny. That sounds like you are speaking from experience, which I've had that experience. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and I haven't had that experience, but not currently. I'm home, man. Homebody. And on 3 a.m. in the morning, I'm not going nowhere.
X is a wild boy. Believe it or not. I know he's moving on. He's a wild boy though.
I got one. I was in jail with X one time, and he had a part of the jail with mad MCs waiting and a whole band that I didn't even know exists just to go battle. So he's very passionate about his battling and his music. He had a band and everything. I don't know how he pulled that off.
He said he had a band?
They got me, Chip. The organ dude. We was like the part of the jail I'd never been in and didn't even know fucking existed. And he had mad rappers waiting. He came to D like, yo, you ready, dog? Yo, what? I was like, yeah, what we doing? This nigga.
There's this kid named Brooklyn, light-skinned kid from LA. He ran with Dwayne Martin. He's in a lot of commercials back in the day. Brooklyn was real about his left-handed, nice. Dwayne Shake was like like a Walt Frazier, Earl the Pearl, real smooth. Dwayne Martin. Let me see. Snoop gets down. He gets up. Bill Bellamy's nice on the wing. Okay, Bill is nice on the wing. Terrell Owens will go to the top of the rim. That was my alley-oop guy. Shout to Terrell. He was nice. And then I played with Game one time. You know, Game holds on to that rock a little bit. He like hard. So me and him was cool, but I was like, yo, man, I can make it easier for you. But he was in LA, it's the Forum, so we didn't really connect. But Game is nice. And then I had a little challenge with the Tate brothers, Lorenz and them. Them three right there, boy, they little sneaky defenders, man. And I had a battle with Kevin Hart at the Forum. He was trying to catch me up and get up on me. So I looked at Magic, right? Mello? I said, Magic, I'm about to bust his ass. So I said, open it up. And we was at the Forum. It was Magic's All-Star Weekend. Then Michael Jordan and was playing after. So I just started yo-yoing on him. Rah. And I just threw that sucker. Game caught it, laid it up, and the crowd went crazy. And that was probably one of the best games because you could tell that celebrities was taking that prize like we was all in the league.
Pretty competitively, I was younger and I was like more in basketball shape. I was playing with these guys and they're like, yo, come play at this league with me in LMU and Loyola and Marymount. Like, you know, it's good runs and shit. So I'm like, okay, I pull up, right? I pull the fuck up. I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be light runs. Up there like it's officiated, whatever. and competitive though. So we get in the first quarter, and I'm like, we playing, and he's good, he's cooking, but I don't realize he's cooking. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, like that's Luke Walton. First 5 minutes I'm playing, I'm like, oh, this is Luke Walton. I'm not guarding him, but I'm like, he's a leaguer. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I look up at the end of the first quarter, this nigga had 20, bro. I'm like, Luke Walton? Like, and he was hitting spins, fade. And that goes to show you, like, Andre Drummond's one of my best friends. He's a rebound bruiser. We pull up to LA Fitness out here in LA, and Dre's coming down the court and hitting you with the shimmy, shimmy, wobble, the reverse, all that shit. So we've played together for a long time, Andre and I, so we know how each other operate. But it's so cool seeing these guys out the league and understanding that, like, the worst players in the league, like the guys who we were like, oh, he's a bum or whatever, was the best dude from his city ever. You know what I'm saying? Like the coldest nigga ever.
Everything. He was somebody who, as a kid from the projects, right? I always used to have, like, I went to a predominantly white school when I grew up, right? I went to this school that was K through 12, so I had the same friends since I was in first grade. And whenever I would ask friends to, like, come to my neighborhood or, like, yo, come over, we could play video games or whatever, nobody wanted to, because I lived in the projects. All of these white kids are being bused in from this school for a bunch of different places, but I wasn't able to really have friends like that, or friends from school. All of my friends that I knew that would come over to the house and I would kick it with were my friends from projects. So those were the kids that I leaned with. Once I did The Wire, even then, I'm like, I can live in a project. What do I look like asking celebrities and this, that, and the third to come to my projects and all of that? I remember my dad was doing a block party one time, and he said, hey, come to the barbershop. There's a surprise here for you. I was like, surprise? All right. Go to the shop, and Michael K is at my dad's barbershop across the street from the projects. My dad is doing the block party. Michael K literally came, kicked it for the day, and that wasn't even the only time. He would come to Stapleton to come check on me, to make sure I was good since I was a kid. I was 15, 16 years old. I was told from friends nobody would want to come to my neighborhood because of where I live. And now I have celebrities coming by to come see where I'm from. And Michael K doing that for me. Michael K, Snoop, Banga, all of these, like, they were my family, man. Michael K is legitimately my big brother. Like, he was my mentor. If I needed anything, he was there. And man, he was my heart. You ask me what is he to me? He's everything.
It's something about having some food in the strip club, man. It kind of goes hand in hand. As long as you can get some moist towelettes or something, get something to wash your hands off before you get back to throwing money. Don't get barbecue sauce all on the money. It's funny, on P Valley, Uncle Clipper has a rule that says no motherfucking chips. It's because when you eat chips, you get, little crumbs all on your hand, and now you touching and smacking and moving money and all this shit getting everywhere. So, but some chicken wings, they'll let you eat those though.
You know what? I'm gonna go with platinum. That might be an unpopular opinion. Love platinum. Magic City has incredible food, and their strippers are athletes. So, like, gotta go with Magic City. And then, when I'm feeling a little classy, I like to go to Cheetah because their food is also incredible. It's just a different vibe. I say those are 3 good ones.
But Tootsie's, I remember I went to Tootsie's. I don't remember the year, but went over there, got some fire ass wings, chilled for a bit, posted up. And anytime I was at the strip club, I really more so was like on some, I'm vibing. I'm here to watch the game. I might get into some of the activities, but you know what I'm saying? I'm here to vibe. I'm here to get this food. I'm here for dinner type shit, So Tootsie's was a vibe for me. Tootsie's had some of the best food and so much space at Tootsie's that, you kind of not really so crowded. It's not really just about the strippers. You can kind of post up and find you a spot. So I'm gonna say Tootsie's, and I'm a story I got King of Diamonds. I remember one time going in there with my boy. He had just got to the NFL, and I remember this was like my first time in a strip club, and he was like, "Yo," he gave everybody $200 to throw, and I remember I ain't throw none of it. I was at the club like, "Bro, you got me fucked up. I'm definitely using this money later on some other shit." I spent like $30 just to get like, some food or whatever. And I was just one of the dudes in the club, just chilling, hanging out, everybody else doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But just some silly shit, you know what I'm saying? Just on some silly young nigga shit. Just when I was young, I just remember just being there, not really understanding the whole, you know what I'm saying? Pole hustle, pole life or whatever. I was just there because, I was there with my boys. But I just remember leaving the club that night with that money, just being like, I just came to the strip club without money, and I left the strip club with money. Where does that happen? So that was just some childish shit.
But this is my personal opinion on what's going on in Scottie Pippen's life. You can't control people. You also don't know what these people have on you. You also don't know. But I will tell you one thing I can control. You're not using my fucking last name. Well, that's over. Like that. That's the one thing that keeps like killing me. Like, bro, like, what are we talking about? Like, no, like, you can't use my last name and then go be with who? Like, no. You think Jordan will ever let that happen? And that's why. Look, are you ready? And that's why there's different kinds of people. It's being real. Certain people just ain't never gonna let that happen. Like, you're bugging. Like, you're bugging. Use your maiden name. That's cool. Use your maiden name. I have nothing against that. Go be all frivolous, do whatever you want to. I feel you. If you're not about to, nah.
The album, as much as it is, young Curtis Jackson before he was 50 Cent was a spitfire. I mean, man, you give him, giving him a mic was just as dangerous as giving him a gun. I mean, for real. Yeah, just any young 50 when he was just spitting. And he still does, when we got to listen to our new theme song during the summer, it was like, make money, make money. I was like, yes. I love artists. I love artists. He
as well. I got respect for him. So let me be clear. Let me just say that. I'm not saying. I think that Booker would also agree. I think that he would say, "Yo, respectfully, I appreciate y'all for liking my performance on the court, but it's the same humility that Jordan has when they call him the GOAT, and he starts talking about Dr. J. Will Chamberlain and everybody else. He has to calm everybody down, and just say, hey, I gotta just respect to those guys. So I think if Booker takes the humble approach with the whole thing, that'll also create a different respect for him, for having respect for Cole.
I cannot, I don't want to, before I say anything, I just want to throw out there, I can't say anything that will give away any type of information for up and coming events of the show, right? However, there is no real clean cut, stamp of me in Power's universe. If you follow what I'm saying. I don't, Jukebox is Anika Noni Rose in Power. Kanan turns into 50. Everybody, for more or less, has a counterpart in what would be present day time. I don't. So when I noticed that, and I noticed basically the small hints of my character throughout the show, because I'm glad that you picked up on Kanan's son's name, but there's also a conversation between Kanan and Jukebox that references me in one of their episodes as well. So with the small hidden gems like that, you're definitely, what's the word? You're not off the beaten path. You're not off track completely. I can't tell you that definitively that's why he named his son Sean, but I can tell you that you're in the right realm of ideology because we were that close. You know, I was definitely his best friend for longer. Like, we were friends from, I think, 3rd grade. So in this show already, he's my 10 plus year friend. So I'm not going to tell you you're completely wrong with that idea, but you know how this goes.
Yeah. Speaking from Diana, golly, you know there's always a push and pull between mother and daughter. I don't care how tight that bond is, y'all gonna butt heads, right? Dang, Diana wants to be with Tariq. She wants to have her little me time with Tariq. Monet's like, no. Anything that Diana wants to do, Monet is shutting it down. So Diana will be upset and she'll be like, my mom is getting on my nerves. So I would say Monet for that from Diana's perspective. But she's always getting shut down by her mom. You'll see even in this first episode, Lord, there's so many scenes. Monet is shutting it down to Diana. You'll see.
I'm not gonna say he's the worst. I think the most trifling characters, sure. You know, the ones that be getting up in everybody's business when they don't belong. Sure, I'll say Jabari Reynolds was definitely like he should have just sat at his desk and ate his food. Couldn't stand. I mean, from the first Power book 1, couldn't stand Holly. Couldn't stand like she was just like trying to lock down Tommy. Just, you know, always trying to be up in his business, run the things and do all that stuff. She just couldn't just sit down. Just go sit down. You know, and it created drama, right? Same with season in Power Book 2, where we had Andrea's character, and she she was trying to get dirt on Tariq, right? You're like, why are you just asking him questions and snooping around like that? Like, can you move? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like those characters always bother us, man. They always bother us because, like, you know, if someone's trying to do dirt and there's people just snooping around and asking questions and trying to catch man slipping, it's just like, you know. But I wouldn't say any of them are the worst characters. I think because they make us feel that way so truthfully and so viscerally, they're some of the best characters. Because the best characters come and add the drama. You know what I mean? Our favorite characters have to deal with the drama. But the best characters come in, flick. You know, they come in and they flick the forehead and they disrupt things and they, you know, ruin the equilibrium. The balance of things. You know, disrupt the scales. And that's why we love them. That's why we hate them too.
That was all me. Like, I wasn't crazy about the sweaters and the weird vests and hats and stuff they were putting on. So I was just like, well, just let me be in charge of the sneakers. And I had a contact at Nike at the time, Tracy Hardy. and we would just call her and she would send all the stuff to the set. And then the first time we got them, there was some tools and they took them, like the wardrobe department took them and they put some stuff on them to make them look not as white and kind of yellow them up and make them look used and kind of, you know, worn. I was like, don't do that. Okay. So then I called up Nike and was like, hey, from now on, just send the joints to my house.
Privacy, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, we got the whole collection right now. We got all the J's. You know, I got the J's. We got the 6s on the bottom row. We got the 4s. We got the 11s from 09 with the yellow bottoms. We got 5s. We got the Bugs Bunny 7s right here. We got the off-white ones. Like, don't play with me. Like, my shoe collection is crazy. We got the other Travises right here. You know what I'm saying? The fragments. You know, we got the regular OG breads. We got the Unions. You know, we got Versace's. We got the Sakai's, Balenciagas, Off-Whites. You know, the list kind of goes on and on, man. My shoe game is impeccable.
Yes, sir. The Union Force.
Okay, exactly. Okay, what else we got?
That's a big boy purchase right there.
No, a big boy purchase, but it gets the purchases get bigger.
That's an even bigger boy purchase.
I told you. I'm not fucking around, bro. I told you I was gonna make you proud, man. Of course, And it gets bigger. Are we still on it? Cause look, I'm telling you, I told you when I came up out of the joint.
Oh, the Travs?
Yup.
Like the off-white joints, like I would be scared to wear that outside just because somebody would like step on it or
And
just
that's
do
why,
something.
because I be trying to bring it back to the love of it all, rather than, you know, how it's just gotten so hypey and motherfuckers don't enjoy their shoes. I be trying to let people see me enjoy them. They're like, "What is wrong with you?" And I'm just like, bring it back to. I always love these. I don't wear them as much as I thought I would wear them, but like I love having them for a moment where I can like fuck with them.
Nah, you good with them off-white, the off-white ones?
Yep. Well, it's more. Of course, I got these from them. Of course, these.
That's another good Travis Scott's.
I want you to, after we get off this podcast, I want you to tell everybody. I want you to tell everybody Elijah Blake got the hardest sneaker collection of anybody that's been on your show. Because I know for a fact I got to.
That's it. You won.
Tell me, I'm not killing everybody that's been on the show. The Balenciagas, Nike D. I was trying to track this. I had a little help. It's cool because like my Instagram throughout the years, I've been evolving in fashion and I have played with street style. So sometimes if I can't find something or it's like the resale is just crazy, my stylist has, shout out to Nike, he has hit them up and be like, "Yo, Elijah really rocks these." And they'll be like, there have been times when they're like, "We really rock with Elijah." And I couldn't find these and they sent these to me. So shout out to Nike for that. I really love those. I'm obsessed with Sakai's. So like I got almost.
So you
like
basically a hype beast now.
I love Sakai's. Like, let me see. I feel like I got all the Sakai's. Nike sent me these, so shout out to them. I didn't even know those had dropped yet. And of course, No ID got me these, and I still rock these every now and then. But that's what I was saying, man. I want, when you post it, to please let everybody know of all the niggas that have been on this show. Elijah got the hardest sneaker collection in my closet. Excuse me, because I'm packing. But see, I got the 6s right there, the Wolf 3s, the Stranger Thing Cortezes. There goes my fiance's collection. This is my 11s, Space Jams. You know what I'm saying? I got the 12s there, my 13s, my Dior ones. Gotta have those. The Stranger Things Cortezes up here. And then you got to get down to my favorite, are the 4s through the 1s. So this is what we got in my rotation here. All of my 1s listed and dripped. My 5s over here. And up there, the Just-Ons, the Dior Chucks. Yeah, man. So, I got rid of, and this is like, I got rid of 75% of my sneakers. Like, I had so many. Ones that I hoop in, ones that I just would wear. But, you know, when you did a spring cleaning out my closet, so I had to downsize. I sold a couple, gave a couple away. But my favorites are probably my Travis Scott. What are my favorite ones? Let me see. I really do love my infrareds, my infrared 60s. Like, I just love that sneaker so much. I love that sneaker.
Dior ones the way I see.
Which ones? The Dior ones? Oh no, I got 2 pair. These are the ones I be wearing. I got 1 stock and 1 that I wear. So the Dior ones I got, but I might have to. I'm either going to sell the others or, you know, save them for the day I have a son.